How you can make $1 million. Hi, I'm Doug Holt with author of Your Own Stories Daily Growth Hacks, where each day we give you a tip, trick, or insight to help you up-level in what we call the 5 to thrive. That's mind, body, soul, relationships, and business. Now, I'm often asked by people, especially young entrepreneurs, of how they can increase their revenue. Now, whether you're an intrapreneur, meaning you're working in a business already, or an entrepreneur, meaning you have your own business, having some extra revenue and cash flow is always key. I mean, don't we all want just a little bit of extra spending money in our hands? Now, when we think about being the author of your own story, part of that is just having freedom. And that freedom to me means freedom to do what you want when you want, within reason. And having extra cash certainly helps. Now, we all have skills and assets that other people want to know. That could be something you know about fitness, something you know about cooking. There's so many things that you know that others want to know. It's just a matter of taking that out and putting it into action. I was talking to one of my clients the other day, and how he happens to own a catering business. And one of his issues was increasing his revenue. He wanted to think about how can he make a reoccurring revenue stream that would get him at least $1 million. And so we sat down and mapped it out. And it turns out it's not that hard. Now, you think about owning your own catering company. I asked him, how many people do you know, or how often do you actually get asked on how to actually set up this business? And how many people do you know that want to do this? So we sat down and scratched our heads, and seeing that there's 7 billion people in the world, roughly, you think there's 1,000 people that want to start their own catering business? And he said, absolutely, Doug. There's at least 10,000 or more. There's just not a lot of information about there on how to really start a good catering business. So I said, all right, that's great. So you know that there's people out there. Now, knowing that you're making over 6 figures a year in this catering business, do you think that people would buy kind of a how to start your own catering business course for, $200, $500? And he said, Doug, absolutely. People would actually spend thousands of dollars for a course like this. I mean, there's already courses that are just teaching you how to take care of knives that are more than $200. So let alone a whole catering package. Okay, so let's keep it at $200. Now, you're telling me there's thousands of people out there. And he said, yeah, Doug, at least a couple thousand. I would say 10,000 or more that probably would want this information. Well, did you know that if you could get 5,000 people to pay you $200 for a course or a seminar, that's $1 million right there? And if you had a continuity program, so let's just say you had those 5,000 people and you're only charging them $17 a month, over that course of 12 months, you'd be a millionaire. So there's multiple ways you can actually think about this and strategize. And I'm going to put a chart below that actually will tell you different ways you can do it, whether it be a continuity program, meaning you're having someone pay a membership fee like they would at a gym or a yoga studio, or if they're actually paying for a product. So let's again go back to my client who's a caterer. Now let's say he decides, you know what, I'm going all in. I'm filming a course on how to start your own catering business. It's going to have all the nuts and bolts in there. It's going to provide a ton of value. It's going to tell them how to start their business. It's going to tell them what products to buy, where to get clients from A to Z. I'm going to put that together, Doug, and I'm going to sell it for $4,000. Now, to me as an entrepreneur, $4,000 is nothing to invest into a business. Really, if you're doing your business right, that money should pay itself back in spades within the first week, if not the first month. So they put down $4,000. He only needs 250 people during the course of that year, 250 people that actually invest that $4,000 for him to become a millionaire. It's really as simple as that. All of us have hidden talents and hidden goals and things that we can teach people that people want to know. And all it is us having to share it. We often forget that the things that we know are things that we've had to learn, and people just want to learn themselves. They just don't know it yet. So I encourage you to look at your areas of your life in your 5 to thrive. So that's your mind, body, soul, relationships, and business. And where is there a skill set that you have that people often compliment you on, or it's something you're doing in your business currently that you know people would be interested in learning? Where can you apply that into a course or a program, and how many people would want it? What's your quickest path? See, when having financial freedom allows you to become the author of your own story that much quicker. It's not that money is the root of all evil or money is the savior for everybody. No, money is just a tool, and a tool that allows you to do the things that you want to do. So again, I ask you, what is it that you know that you can apply to a course or teach other people and add massive value that you can become a millionaire as well? That's it for me today. I'll see you tomorrow. And remember, go to authorofyourownstory.com for more tips, tricks, and insights on how you can become the author of your own story. Take care.